guys, thank you so much for joining me today. We're doing an intermediate core and leg workout. If this feels like too much, I do have a beginner's video of the same workout, more or less, and an advanced version if this feels too easy. Some benefits to this workout are going to be weight loss, losing weight, and regulating blood pressure if that's an issue for you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. If you don't have time to watch this video right now, go ahead and save for later and just do it whenever you get a chance. All right guys, so let's go ahead and start with our legs overhead, and I'd like you to bring your toes down and your heels up, so really keep in that same position in the foot as we work. And starting now, we're going to do intervals of 45 seconds, so go ahead and bring your legs out, leading with the inner thigh to come up, and right leg down, left leg down. All right, and we're going to repeat this, really leading with your inner thigh on the way up, right, left, keeping that position of the foot, leading with the heel, legs out, right leg, left leg. You're doing great. Another 15 seconds or so. Leading with the inner thighs to come up, right leg, left leg. And last one, go ahead and bring those legs out, hold, bring the toes down, press through the heels, and leading with your inner thigh, right leg, let it hover, and left leg, go ahead and let it hover. Up. You can go ahead and just rest your feet. Let's take a minute. All right guys, go ahead and just bring the soles of your feet together, and you want plenty of space in between your pelvic floor and your heels, just so that you can do this exercise effectively. So it's a smaller movement than a typical bridge. So go ahead and press the outsides of your feet, leading with the inner thighs, and hold it. 45 seconds starting now, slow on the way down. So you're working the adductors as much on the way down as you are on the way up. Hold it. And down. So bring in the knees towards each other, but they're not meant to touch in this exercise. Squeeze the adductors, the inner thighs. Slow on the way down, guys. You're doing great. Really pressing through the outer edges of the feet. Relax your shoulders. Just a few more. And last one, guys. Go ahead and hold at the top. And I want you to just squeeze as much as you can. Squeeze those knees together, squeezing the adductors, and release. And you can just bring your knees up and go ahead and take a breath. You can grab a drink of water if you need to. All right, guys, go ahead and bring your legs overhead. So we're going to add a little bit more. So bringing the heels up and the toes down, keeping that position in the legs. I'd like you to just lift your shoulders, really squeeze your upper abdominal area by pressing your palms, and go ahead and same thing. So slow and controlled. Squeeze those inner thighs, right and left in 45 seconds. Keeping the position in the feet. Right, left. Squeeze your core. Press those hands. If this feels like too much, you can drop the shoulders. Relax the arms. Otherwise, just another few seconds, guys. You're doing great. Keeping the position in the feet. And one more. I'd like you to hold it. Really reach through your heels. Press your palms. Really squeeze that core. Back up. And lower that right leg, let it hover. And I want you to just lift your shoulders a little more, press a little harder with your hands. And opposite leg, let it hover. Come on, lift those shoulders. Great job. Go ahead and just take a breath. You can grab a drink of water if you need to. Not taking too long. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get ready for bridge with the soles of the feet together. Just make sure that you have the right distance for your body. Everybody's different. And 45 seconds starting now. Go ahead and lift the hips, and I want you to squeeze slow on the way down. I want you to work those adductors more on the way down than you do on the way up. Squeeze as much as you can. Slow. This is one of the best exercises for toning your inner thighs that there is. Squeeze. If you feel strain in your hamstrings, you might need a little more distance between your feet and your pelvic floor. Make any adjustments you need to. Squeeze. And last one, guys. Go ahead and lift those hips, and I want you to just squeeze as much as you can. Feeling it all the way from your groin through your inner knee. Toning that whole muscle. And release. And you can just bring those knees up. All right, guys, go ahead and just bring your legs up, and one more set. So same position with the legs. Bringing the toes down, really pressing through the heels. And go ahead and just lift your shoulders. I want you to really focus on pressing your hands, keeping your chest lifted, engaging those upper abdominals. 45 seconds. So we're gonna pause a little bit longer. I want you to pause. Squeeze those inner thighs. Keep pressing the toes back. And both legs this time, go ahead and lower. Go ahead and repeat one leg at a time if this feels like too much. You can drop the shoulders, relax the arms too, if you want to explore that. Squeeze your whole core, especially as you're bringing your legs up from each movement. Engaging your feet. Position of the feet makes a huge difference as far as toning. And go ahead and lower those legs. Hover. And back up, and go ahead and just bring the legs. Let's go ahead and pause and just hold this. Even it out. Really press through your heels. Lift your chest. And go ahead and bring the legs back up. Great job. Go ahead and relax the feet and just take a few breaths. Guys, let's get ready for our last exercise. We're going to roll to your side and coming into tabletop. So you want to just stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Go ahead and straighten through that right leg and go ahead and tuck the toes under, leading with the heel here. So we're going to do 45 seconds starting now. Go ahead and lift that leg, and I'd like you to just lift your left arm. First, find your balance. And nice and controlled, I want you to just bring your elbow in to meet your knee. Squeeze your core and go ahead and touch your elbow to your knee if you can. And keep your core engaged the whole time as you bring your limbs in and stretch them back out. Keep a soft bend in your right elbow. Really squeeze at the top. This is great for working the little stabilizing muscles in your core. It's great for balance. So just like you're dancing, just graceful, and grateful throughout the movement. And just one more. Go ahead and squeeze. And back out. And go ahead and lengthen through that left leg. Tuck the toes under, leading with the heel. And go ahead and lift that left leg, right arm. 45 seconds. Squeezing, touching the elbow to the knee. and keeping the core engaged the whole time. We're kind of in a position that forces us to, just being mindful and really just doing your best. You're doing great. Just another 15 seconds or so. And just graceful through that movement. Nice and slow. I want you to squeeze. Just a few more. And last one. Squeeze. Great job, guys. That's it for today. Thank you for joining me today, guys. If you enjoyed today's workout, you can find more of my content on our app Yoga Plus. I look forward to seeing you there.
Welcome to Yoga Plus. Courses available from pupil to yogi. Sort by yoga, fitness, and instructors. Create your own routines. Access the pose library. Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. Available on Google Play and the App Store.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.